What is good, YouTube? It is your boy Anime DevilHunter, and I hope everyone's having an awesome day. Today I will be reviewing chapter 173 of Jujutsu Kaisen, and man, this was a phenomenal chapter. Our boy Yuta OKKOTSU is finally back. The Culling games are about to get even crazier. Like, if you thought the Culling games was good, man, Gege's about to up his game by a whole lot based on what we got at the end of the chapter. Man, a lot of awesome stuff happened at this chapter, and I can't wait to get into it. But before we do, if you are new to Anime DevilHunter, welcome. Here on this channel, we cover all sorts of awesome Jujutsu Kaisen content, weekly reviews, speculation videos, sometimes power scaler from here and there, backstories and whatnot, and more. So definitely subscribe and join the channel. Drop a like if you end up enjoying the video, and definitely comment down below what you thought of the chapter as well. Feel free to comment down below what you think is going to happen in the upcoming chapters. And with that being said, let us begin. So we pick up right where we left off with the defeat of Reggie, with Megumi defeating Reggie, and Reggie's basically breaking down on what exactly Megumi did to him to help him win the fight. So Reggie says, "Domain pool, you made me think you lost a dark card while really keeping it hidden up your sleeve. Of course you didn't escape into the gymnasium, you lured me in. To think that I lose to a modern-day sorcerer, moreover to a brat like you." Megumi then says, "Even if I wanted to run away, Nue can't fly while carrying people for too long. And we struggled the last time we did that, as we saw Yuji and Megumi trying to hold on to Nue while going up a building," which I thought was a little bit funny. Following this, Megumi asks Reggie about his relationship with Tengen-sama. And Reggie's like, "Tengen?" And he's like, "Oh, I see, that Herman is still alive. Is that so? Enough then," Megumi says. And Megumi then recalls back to Reggie telling him that the Culling games might be a facade for something else. It might be a cover-up for something else that Kenjaku's possibly planning. And he thinks to himself he should also consider the possibility that Tengen-sama might even be fooling them and might be with Kenjaku all this time. But judging from the way Reggie sounded, it's likely that that isn't the case. Following this, as I speculated last chapter, I was right. I did say Reggie's going to possibly transfer his points to Megumi as a sign of respect, and he did. He says to Kogane, "Send all my points to this guy," and Kogane transfers all 41 points from Reggie to Megumi. And Megumi's like, "What are you doing?" Reggie says, "Don't give me that look. It's my last good deed, you know." He then says, "I'm just a spectator. Kenjaku and I are not good friends. I thought this whole thing might be interesting. It was just a hunch." He then asks Megumi, "Can you do me a favor? After all, you killed me. Let fate toy with you, become a clown, and die." Which I thought was very interesting. I'm definitely going to read the official to find out like if that was put in another way, considering it's a little bit confusing to me, but at the same time, Reggie could have been cursing Megumi. I don't know. I didn't really get much from that. I'm just hoping the official spells things or puts things in another way to help it make a bit more sense to me. But if you feel like you understood what Reggie said, comment down below, and let me know what you think he might have meant. So following this, Megumi leaves Reggie there at the scene, and 5 points have been added to Megumi. So he had 5 before, I believe he had 5 when he killed the dude with the knife, Toji style. He got 41 from Reggie, so that's 46, and then another 5. So Megumi has about 51 points right now. So following this, we turn to Tabata and Hazunoki, and Hazunoki's bombing the place and whatnot. And he's trying his best to take out Tabata, but he can't. He tries to bomb Tabata, and Tabata says, "No, you let your guard down." And Tabata comments on how Hazunoki's tough. Hazunoki then gets irritated and goes for the punch. He tries to punch Tabata, but for some reason Tabata's body is very slimy, so he slips. And he asks Tabata, "Why are you covered in lotion?" And Tabata's like, "Maybe it's sauce." And Hazunoki just gets fed up. He just tells him to shut up already. Like, what? Wait, but is it really sauce though? Hazunoki's thinking throughout this time, like, damn it, like, seriously, who the hell is this guy? Like, I bombed him so many times. He should be dead at least 5 times now. How the hell is he still alive with only a hair injury? And Tabata is asking him, "Do you not like sauce?" I wonder how the fandom is going to take Tabata. I wonder how well he'll do in the next poll. I kind of fuck with him, but at the same time, a lot of people might find him annoying. But moving on, while this is happening, Hazunoki's thinking to himself, "Okay, I didn't even notice until now, but his wounds earlier have healed as well. There's no sign of him using reverse curse technique like him, so he isn't understanding what's going on." Hazunoki's Kogane arrives, and he says to him, "Reggie-sama is dead." And Hazunoki's a bit shocked. He actually immediately leaves his battle with Tabata. And Tabata's like, "Wait, what happened?" Hazunoki says, "I'm leaving, this is bullshit." Which is crazy, but hey man, I guess he really had a tie to Reggie, I guess. Tabata then says, I see, remember to take a bath and brush your teeth, which had me dying. We then see, I believe, a joke play up in Tabata's head, in which he says to Hazunoki, Kanchi, won't you give me a point? The side note says it's referring to some type of watch. Hazunoki says to him, don't follow me. He then says to Hazunoki, please, Toki Soba, like a way of giving points is fine too. And Hazunoki says, die. I think Toki Soba is like a ramen meal, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. But moving on, we then find out Takaba's curse technique. And the narrator says Takaba's comedian allows him to manifest situations he imagined are funny into reality. And it's even an ability that could work against Gojo, who's the strongest. But unfortunately, Takaba knows nothing about his own curse technique, which is kind of sad, and from the looks of it, Takaba's curse technique is pretty OP. But anyways, moving on, we jump to Remy, who's apparently running through some alley, and she's thinking to herself, I don't get it. There are so many things I don't get about being an adult. I've heard that men are like wolves, but the only one who can solve these problems I don't get is Wolf-san. Pretty ironic. Wolf-san takes care of everything, so Remy doesn't have to think about anything. And this is because Remy is cute, right? Wolf-san is always, and right in the middle of this, I believe Megumi's clone totality appears right in front of her, and would you look at that, it's a wolf. But right before clone totality kills Remy, Sumiki pops up in Megumi's head, and she says, that's no good, Megumi. And clone totality fades away, and Remy's like, good. And Megumi says to himself, shut up, damn sister, and he falls to the ground. But guess what, guys? Right in the middle of this, the angel sorcerer appears. I guess you could say this is perfect timing, considering they were hoping to look for Angel so that Angel could help them free Gojo. Would you look at that? Right after Megumi got the points that he needed, Angel came right to him. Isn't that perfect? And I think it's working out pretty well, considering Yuji found Higurama and, got what he needed to get from him. He added the rule that players could transfer points to each other, and now hopefully once the angel heals Megumi, Megumi's going to be able to try and convince her to help them free Gojo so they can put an end to all this. But next we get into, I want to say this is my favorite part of the chapter, but I really definitely enjoy this part of the chapter. We jump to the Sendai City Miyaga Prefecture, and this is where Yuta is, the GOAT. And the narrator says the situation inside the Sendai City barrier has reached an intense peak far surpassing the one in Tokyo, so it's getting crazy in there. And you could just even look at the panel, it's a whole bunch of battles going on all over the place. Like, you see crows everywhere, and if you see a couple of crows or vultures, there's a lot of people dying. The narrator says, and it is developing at a swift and aggressive pace, so it's getting even worse. We then get introduced to a couple of new sorcerers, some from the Heian era, some new ones, some with some pretty OP curse techniques and whatnot, and it got me really hyped in all honesty. So let's get into it. First we start off with Dhruv Lakadwala. I don't know if I said that right, but he has 91 points. He's his second incarnation. He's an old man who achieved sole control of the archipelago during the Civil War of Wa. And we get a side note that was ancient Japan, Yayoi period, 180 AD. And we find out that he has two types of self-sufficient Shikigami and can use their tracks as a domain. We then meet Ichiguri Ryu, who owns 77 points. He can boost the highest curse energy output among the players. And he could shoot curse energy like a cannon. So my boy got a spirit gun. And one of my friends on Twitter, shout out to Zach, he pointed out that he looks just like Crawler, which I agree. Gege Akutami is a huge Hunter x Hunter fan, so of course you're gonna see the tribute everywhere, and my boy has a spirit gun. We then jump to Uro Takako, and she looks pretty good. And she has 70 points. She is a former captain of the Jitsu Getsu Sei Shintei unit, which was actually a clan that rivaled Yuta's clan back during the Heian era, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be coming into contact pretty soon. And we find out that her curse technique allows her to manipulate the sky, which is, bro, Gege, man, that's one of the reasons why I'm enjoying the Culling game so much, because of the curse techniques that we're getting introduced to. Like, we're getting introduced to a whole bunch of awesome stuff. But moving on, we then get introduced to Kururushi, who's actually a cockroach curse spirit released from Kenjaku's curse spirit manipulation. Crazy. And he owns 54 points. I'm gonna go on and say it. I don't know his gender. And we find out that it's actually registered at a special grade, which is crazy. And it's dormant until introductory conditions disappear. We then find out that they actually have no alliances, but their 4 equally matched abilities formed a complicated relationship, which reached a 4-way deadlock. However, one side has crumbled as we see the sorcerer from 180 AD, the old man, has died. And we find out that Yuta actually killed him. And we then jump to Yuta, who owns 35 points. And we find out that after the night parade of the 100 demons, Yuta was able to regain his special grade status in a mere 3 months. And he is only second to Satoru Gojo, natural prodigy. And that is how we end the chapter. So I'm absolutely so hyped. I don't know how many times I said it on this channel, but Yuta is actually my favorite character. Him and Yuji, they're tied, but I absolutely love Yuta, and man, I'm really excited to get some more Yuta action. I can't wait to see how Yuta is going to face off against these sorcerers. As the narrator stated, Yuta is only second to Gojo. He is a natural prodigy, so I'm hoping Gege gives him a challenge, you know, help him go all out, or he's gonna be whooping ass all over the place. Like, this is gonna be easy as hell to him. So I mean, I don't know, I'm excited. Anyways, that is the end of this video. Drop a like if you end up enjoying the video. Subscribe for more awesome Jujutsu Kaisen content. Let me know how hyped you guys are into the Culling games. We are only 13 chapters into the Culling games, and boy, man, we just had one of the best fights in the series, Megumi versus Reggie. I don't know how Gege is going to top that, but you know, I have faith in Gege, so we're gonna see what he does. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and have an awesome day. Peace. I'll see you in the next one.